You had me at hello.
Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I'm at Lexi's house, my daughter. She is almost 26 weeks pregnant, and they bought this house when they got married, and the floors are just not great. They are beautiful hardwood floors. They just need to be refinished. They're not sealed. I'm sure at one time they were, but it's just worn off, and they have dogs, and they're in and out, and they track dust and mud and everything all over these floors, and they've really dried them out. And if we had the time and ability, I guess, to sand these floors down and stain them, seal them, all that, they would be beautiful, but that's just not gonna happen right now. We just can't do that. So we bought this peel and stick tile. They have this in their bedrooms, so they wanted to continue it on down the hall and into the living room for now. If they ever decide to take this up and refinish those floors, they can. So it's not permanent, and it peels up and it's fine. So we could always peel this up and sand them down if we wanted to do that. But for now, with a baby on the way, we just needed these floors more practical and redone. So we bought this peel and stick tile. Each box is $28, and we bought 10 boxes. We still need to put a few more pieces down, like around the back, behind the couch, and behind the Christmas tree and entertainment center. And then we need to get a couple more boxes to finish the hallway up. But we got, I would say, 90% of this living room done, and we got this done within like 2 hours. So it was super fast and easy. And like I said, it doesn't damage the floors or anything. It's not permanent. You can peel it up. But this flooring is rough and it's splintery, kind of. Like, I can see a baby crawling around on it and getting splinters because there's places on this floor that's just rough from where it just needs to be sanded down and refinished. So with a baby on the way and looking toward the future, a baby crawling around on this floor, we just thought this would be easier cleanup because that dog hair and dust gets trapped in between each piece of wood, and it's just not practical right now. So as of now, we thought that this peel and stick flooring was probably our better option as far as getting something down pretty quick and done before we get this little baby girl here. So anyway, this is what we did on this day. Lexi wanted to surprise Hunter with their living room floor being done for Christmas. So I went over to help her. She's, like I said, 26 weeks pregnant. She overdid it on this day, and I'll explain more. It's just been a rough few days, so I'll explain what happened in just a bit, but I'll let you guys watch and listen to some music for a few minutes, and I'll hop back on here.
I've been saving you. You save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need it too? 'Cause I got you, and you got me too.
Girl, you should wear a name tag.
Vicious presenting.
Girl, you should wear a name tag. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa.
Let's go.
Summer's gone, I'm latching on. Don't even know your name, but you're still in my head. Underneath rays of gold, your body oh so close. No, I can't forget, no. When I saw you on the dance floor, oh, I saw you who saw me first. I guess it's history now, and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, 'cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, 'cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's the only way that I get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, it's too important, should be your name. People go insane when you walk by. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag.
So Lexi had swept the floor and then she took the vacuum cleaner to it. She had mopped like from this point behind us, but this part where I'm at right now, she had swept and vacuumed all the dust up. So we just peeled the back off, stuck it down. It sticks really, really well. My mom has this in her house and she's had it for probably 3 or 4 years and she's had no problems at all with it. And the good thing about this is if a piece gets ruined somehow, it is water resistant. So with the dogs tracking in water when it's raining and stuff like that, that's a great idea. But if one piece gets ruined or damaged, you can just peel it up and replace it just piece by piece. So super simple, super easy. I promise if I can do this, anybody can. You just peel the back off, stick it down, cut around your edges. I mean, it's so easy. And once you get around the edges, it goes super fast. But Lexi was carrying boxes in and they weren't heavy. I don't think they weighed over probably 15 pounds. So she would carry a box in, open it, and lay those pieces out for me. She peeled the back off and got each piece ready so that it would go quicker. So this took us like 2 hours. I mean, we had it done super fast. But she did so much squatting and bending and lifting that the next morning she couldn't even walk. And I think it was the sciatica nerve pain. I think that's what it was because she said it ran down into her right leg. So baby's fine, baby's moving, no contractions, anything like that. She just had some back pain down into her legs. So that's what it sounded like to me. She is doing better, but they've had a rough few days. Sometimes I feel like when it rains, it pours, and that's how it was yesterday, especially. I was to the point that I was just like, I need this day to be over and I need a new fresh day.
Say it out loud, spill the truth. Tell me how I'm gonna get close to you. Yeah. High and low, in between, acting out, make a scene. Working on our body language, working on our body language. Baby, now tell me exactly how you feel. I'm just trying to keep it real. Let me love you on the inside, love you on the inside. Tell me exactly what you mean. You mean everything to me. Let me love you on the inside, love you on the inside. Tell me you're lost, feel so blue, leaving me on the spot so confused. Oh baby, tasting so sweet, acting so rude. Won't you tell me what I'm supposed to do? Yeah. High and low, in between, acting out, make a scene. Working on our body language, working on our body language. Baby, now tell me exactly how you feel. I'm just trying to keep it real. Let me love you on the inside, love you on the inside. Tell me exactly what you mean. You mean everything to me. Let me love you on the inside, love you on the inside.
I remember having our first house together, and it was an old house. I raised my kids in an older house. It was 1,000 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom with 4 girls. Yeah, so that was a lot of fighting over bathroom time. But our house was a fixer-upper. It was old, and this house is an older home, but their kitchen is completely redone. It's so pretty. You all have seen the nursery, and they redid their bedroom. So this living room just needs the baseboards painted, the walls, a fresh coat of paint on that. But this flooring helped so much, I think. There were spots on this floor from just, I guess, things being spilt, and there were some stains there before when they bought the house, and it just wasn't very pretty to look at in places, and this was just a better option. So anyway, she woke up and her back was hurting, her leg was hurting, and she couldn't hardly walk. So Hunter came home from work and he let the dogs out. They have 3 dogs. I'll insert a picture here. So Reba is the biggest, and then Max is the medium-sized dog, and then Bandit is the little one. So the little one, yesterday, a delivery driver actually ran her over and kept on going, and Yeah, so they lost her yesterday, and they seen it happen. It was right in front of them. So they were absolutely devastated, and I went over there and made sure she was okay because she was crying so hard she couldn't even talk. And you just get attached to animals. And used to, I thought how crazy that people get so attached like that, but I understand it now. And her heart is broken, and Hunter's is too. And just remember them in your prayers. It's just been a rough couple of days. She soaked in Epsom salt, and that helped her so much. So she is back to work today. But I'm so glad that it wasn't anything any more than that. I tried to not have her lifting or pulling and stuff like that, but when I got there, she had already moved the couch out of the living room herself and had it all took apart in the kitchen. So I did fuss at her. I was like, don't be doing that. But I remember when I was pregnant, I would mow the yard and everything. I didn't do anything any different. And they'll tell you not to do anything any different. Of course, don't lift and pull a bunch, but you're not disabled. But I do try to keep an eye on her and make sure she's okay. But we're just plain people. We don't live in anything fancy. We don't have $1 million homes. We were raised paycheck to paycheck, and that's how it is. And it's not easy when you first start out. Of course, they're expecting a baby, and that's expensive, and doctor bills and all that stuff. And you just do what you can. So we threw this flooring down. That helped out some, and we'll just continue with the house and get it fixed up a little bit better in the areas that need it. And, that's just how it is. Lexi said that her and Hunter get aggravated because nothing's square in their house. And I said, Lexi, our house was built in 2008, and there is nothing square in our house either. That's just part of settling and all that. Maybe a brand new house is square, but over time, you know how it is. Nothing's level or square perfectly, and that's just part of it. It's not easy to work with sometimes, but definitely blessed to have the things that we do.
We're falling out, we have reached disaster. Don't know where we're gonna be after. And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again. We're falling down, we faded. But I know that we can save it. Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Even if we go a lot and break us down, I know we are Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens.
I want to go ahead and share my devotional with you guys, and today's is He hears. If we know that He hears us in whatever we ask, we also know that we have obtained the request we ask of Him. 1 John 5:15. Sometimes it can feel as if God is far away, an elusive man in the heavens who is so far above us that surely He cannot be interested in our day-to-day lives. Our desires and requests seem so small by comparison that it seems unworthy a task to even ask Him for help. But He is a God who loves His children. He wants us to be happy and to be fulfilled. When we approach Him with our wants and needs, He truly hears us. The next time you feel as if your requests are too unimportant to bother God about, remind yourself that He is always listening. Though He may not answer you in the way you expect, He is right beside you, ready to lend an ear. Allow yourself to be fulfilled with God's presence today. He loves you and wants the best for you. Do you believe that if you ask in His will, He will answer you? I feel like sometimes my prayers are so selfish and that I bother Him or ask Him for things that are so unimportant to Him, and it shouldn't even matter to me. Sometimes they're just irrelevant, but I think He wants us to come to Him with every need that we have, no matter how ridiculous, no matter what's going on. I talk to God just like I would talk to Heather or somebody else. I have conversations. I ask Him for help, or I ask Him for guidance, or I fuss about things to Him. I go to Him, and I was always raised to fear the Lord and all, just to be afraid and all this stuff. But That's not the relationship I've came to know with God. God is love, and he don't want me to be afraid of him. Yes, respect him, but he wants us to come to him with everything that matters to us. I know I can go over to Lexi's and I'm like, do you have anything to drink, or do you have this or that? And if they're out of drinks, or if they're out of laundry detergent or something like that, I'll say, why didn't you tell me? I would have took care of that. It's little things that bother me that she don't tell me or ask me for. And I feel like God's the same way. The love I have for my kids, his love for us is so much more. And if it bothers me that my kid don't have laundry detergent, or that maybe they're out of milk, or maybe the baby will need diapers at some point, I want them to come to me, and I want them to tell me, because I want to help them. And I feel like that's how God is with us. And I feel like he wants to hear our needs. He already knows what we stand in need of, but I feel like he wants us to come to him with it. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, we're nothing fancy. This floor was $300. It wasn't a big $2,000 or $3,000 project. We don't have money like that to spend. We want to make things better, not perfect. We're achieving that little by little, and that's just how we are, and we're just plain. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you're looking for something like this for your floors, it's super easy. I promise, if I can do it, anybody can do it. It's super affordable. Buy a box here and there. That's what she did. You can't just do it all in one day. If you're like me, you can't. You have to save for it. You have to work for it. And if you buy a box a week, you're not going to miss that. You know, we all blow $20 a week at McDonald's or somewhere. So anyway, I think it looks so much better. I was so glad to help them out. But please just remember them in your prayers. I know their hearts are broken over their little puppy, and it hurts my heart to see Hunter and Lexi hurt so bad. So I love them so much. I love Hunter as much as I do my own. He is so precious, and he works so hard and takes care of Lexi, and I appreciate that. That just completely 100% soothes my soul and my mama worries and all that, and I do appreciate him. But anyway, I love you guys. Remember, Jesus loves you guys, and he cares. He cares about all of your worries and all of the things that you think are irrelevant. They're not irrelevant to him. I feel like we can go to him with anything. But anyway, hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
I wanna have the heart of Jesus, oh yeah. I wanna have the heart of Jesus. You can have all the world. You can have all the world. I wanna be a shining light, live a life that shows through the darkness, a fire burning in the night, be a hope for a world so broken, be a friend to the lonely, the joy that he showed me.